you once was a cashier, but now you're a manager, and you just told me, hey, I've been seeing you coming to this McDonald's for years over in not West Hills, but One of Hills. One of the young girls over there told me she opened up 3 of them.
Wow.
So it's the mindset, and I've always gravitated to successful processes and mindsets within organizations that's always got a door to be opened. And Chick-fil-A was one that I admired.
Yeah, they got a good business model. That's game, people. For those watching and listening, that's game right there. I would like to call that market research.
Yeah.
And looking up the statistics and the demographics of each particular area that you went to.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a little bit of your comedic background, your travels, and your appearances on BET. You're on BET Comic View, right? And then you did the BET tour.
Yep. I did the tour. I did the Def Jam tour with Tina Graham and Bob Sumner. And then I did what's called the Creative Tour. So that's like when you're doing BET, they put you on the tour down south. You go to Spartanburg, Atlanta.
We saw that the back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how long was that period of time? So you talking about from high school, you talking about Eddie Murphy era, you talking about late 80s.
Yeah, man. I did that professionally for about 8 to 10 years.
Okay. So we're moving into the late 90s.
Yeah, 98 was my last year.
Hip-hop music is blowing up. Hip-hop music becoming to take the #1 spot from country and rock.
Right.
So what was the shift at that point from comedy into other things?
My wife got pregnant.
All right.
And then now the things that my grandmother started to talk to me about started to resonate. Insurance, steady income, a skill set. You know, I remember my grandmother telling me, you fall off that damn stage and break your neck, comedy ain't gonna pay you a damn thing. And I'm like, so now my wife is pregnant, and I'm like, okay, well, what am I gonna do?
Right.
And shows are kind of sporadic. And it's like, okay, I need something a little bit more stable. But I know how to market myself. So that's when the transition came. Okay, I'm out of the comedy game, but I do know what it took to make me successful while being in the comedy game. So let me utilize some of those skill sets towards someone else, a club, another person that's trying to be an artist. Let me tell them and show them what it took for me to be successful and make it to these different shows and meet these different people. And so that's how the marketing side became. So the marketing side became because, boom, I've got a child. I'm not really out there on the road. I can't be out there on the road. I got a wife and a kid. Let me do this strategically. And so hence New Millennium came about.
Okay.
Which was part graphic design, part booking comedy shows, and marketing. And so that's how that kind of transpired. I needed more steady income. And as that came about, I started building relationships, and I understood that when you meet people and you keep that relationship. You know, you do the best that you can. You have integrity, you have character. You keep that relationship as solid as you can, even if they're only in your life for a season. Keep that relationship solid, man. So there's a lot of people I can call. It's funny. I can call Shaquille O'Neal. I can call Mike Martin. I can call Dave Chappelle. As a matter of fact, on the break, I was just texting Charleston White, doing some stuff with Tim. So on the merch side of things.